Welcome back to episode 143, Cookies and Milk. I'm your host, Ben.
143, I'm your host, William.
It's a weird Saturday episode.
Yeah.
We just did a recording of adventures. There's no snacks. We ate too much. Please close the door. We ate some popcorn and chips.
We're feeling real good.
Yeah, this is a good energy for the podcast.
Ben owns no cookies.
Yeah, I ate them all.
Harley's beating down the door.
You have to lift up the thing, remember? Yeah, so...
Why isn't Alan sleeping upstairs? Why isn't he with him?
He doesn't like to sleep in the bed.
What?
So only when I'm trying to get into my spot. E3 has come and gone.
That it has.
No Overwatch 2.
That's fine.
That is fine. I am wrong, and that's unforgivable. One of my favorite things...
Did I predict Banjo-Kazooie?
You thought there was going to be a new game.
Oh.
You might have said Smash. I'll give you half a bingo point.
Thank you.
What did we... So, Banjo-Kazooie's in Smash. What do you think?
I think it's earned.
I think it's about time.
I think they did it so well.
Yeah.
I think getting Grant Kirkhope on the project just to make a new song.
Yeah.
Microsoft being all like a good sport and being like, we're happy to provide Banjo-Kazooie.
I think it's great. I think one of the funniest things about this, though, is that it cut so cleanly. Like, I didn't even know the Dragon Quest Heroes guy was in the game.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit, because my entire feed was like, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo's in the game. It's Banjo time. 100% Banjo. And I was like, and then, because in the group chat with you and our sister, it was like, two new characters got released. And I was like, it's definitely a pair. Because all I knew was Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah.
And then it was like, oh, also, the Dragon Quest Heroes guy, the hero is here. And it's like, what?
Right, yeah.
It's ridiculous how little fanfare I saw for that.
Because it was all Japanese.
Yeah.
It was all on the Japanese end.
And that's the thing, is that Banjo-Kazooie is not a Japanese product.
Right, but there was a video talking about, like, showing Japanese reactions to Banjo-Kazooie. Like, them getting excited. So... It's Banjo-Kazooie's for the American crowd.
Yep.
And it's Dragon Quest Heroes for the Japanese crowd.
Yeah. It's funny how little the West cares about Dragon Quest.
That's the whole point of this, though.
But how just gigantic it is in Japan.
Yeah.
It's another anime swordsman, but it is the definitive anime swordsman.
The original anime swordsman.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah,
I
don't know what his moveset is. In the trailer, they showed him doing so many different attacks.
Yeah.
And then, like, they showed up different attacks for different heroes, but I'm like, that can't be right.
Yeah, that'd be fun, though.
Yeah. I'm the blue hero, so I have a completely different attack.
I kind of wish custom moves could work that way.
Like,
based on outfit.
Yeah.
Like, you could change the rules to be like, rule set changes by outfit.
Yeah.
Or move set changes by outfit, or you could just turn that off.
Even though... That's a lot to ask for.
That'd be a lot to ask for.
Speaking of Smash, why do so many moves ground in that game?
It's getting to be bad. There's now infinites discovered. If you're going on doubles as K. Rool and Ridley.
Oh, I mean...
K. Rool would keep grounding them.
Oh, and Ridley stabs them.
And they're in perfect grab condition. And then K. Rool just grounds them again.
Yeah. Like... K. Rool can ground, Inkling can ground, Game & Watch can ground,
Yep.
Wii Fit Trainer can ground.
Mm-hmm.
Wii Fit Trainer is the only one that's acceptable because you have to like time it just right.
Yeah. Also, they're not a powerhouse.
Yeah, but just like having...
Inkling's not a powerhouse either, but
Game &
Watch has the 9-hammer chance.
Yeah, having K. Rool ground you off is down. I can't believe they didn't take that out of the game. That's the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to being dead because I got grabbed by certain characters, but not by K. Rool because he down throwed me.
Pichu's F tilt no longer kills.
Yeah, I noticed that. They nerfed Pichu.
Pichu is very good.
But it's funny. I've been playing as Pac-Man recently. I have my highest GSP as Pac-Man.
Yeah, so we're both doing that thing where we're going after really, like, people who aren't high tier at all. And that's the proper way to play a game.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to get Robin.
Yeah.
Up into Elite Smash. God damn, is it hard. Because, like, I keep randoming into fucking Falcos and Wolves. And stuff like that. Strangely enough, I won both of those matches.
Really?
Yeah. I just fought a Snake, and goddamn,
Snake's so good.
Cheeses me out so hard.
Snake is like the perfect version of both of those characters.
Yeah. Although I was able to get around his side B very easily because I knew how to fight a side B.
Yeah. That is one of the things that it's so funny seeing how different people play the game. Because especially when you're just like trying to get into Elite Smash and you're fighting all these other people who are trying to get into Elite Smash.
Yeah.
And like you see all these different playstyles that are getting like honed and refined, and yet people still stand under me when I'm Pac-Man. They don't know how to fight the fire hydrant. No one, and that's the one best part about playing Pac-Man. Nobody knows what the hell I'm doing. I'm completely rogue. And I have control of the entire stage as long as there's a fire hydrant.
Yeah, because no one ever expects to fight Pac-Man.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. People know how to fight Wolf at this point.
I fought a fuck ton of Little Macs.
Really?
Just like so many goddamn Little Macs. And the last one made me so mad at myself. Because it was a really good Little Mac, and it's hard to fight that. Especially when you're a projectile.
Oh, yeah.
Although I saw Smash Ultimate is broken too.
Yeah.
And the person talked about how Little Mac is broken in a bad way because he's so heavy-weighted towards close range melee combat and so off-put for air combat that he makes a one-on-one matchup with him unfun because he would need to have, for the person to win the best, they would have to spam projectiles constantly and stay with him. Or get completely demolished up front.
Yeah.
So, either way, it's not a good fight.
Yeah, no, and that's literally it against Little Mac. You are either cheesing him out, you're back throwing him off the stage and making it so he just can't recover, or he's killing you.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's not a good character. It's an interesting character. When you put it on paper, you're like, what if we had a character who is all about grounded, good, very powerful hits? It's like, that's kind of cool. But then, like, you see it in practice, and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's why I stopped playing as Ganondorf. Because that's not what's good in Smash.
Unfortunately, yeah.
I want it to be good. I want Ganon to be good.
I think you need to do one of those things where you got the reads. You need more reads going on with Ganondorf. Because if you don't...
the thing is that it's so hard for Ganondorf to stabilize once you've got anything going on to him.
Yeah.
And that's why I switched to Pac-Man.
It's the strangest switch in the world, but yeah.
Yeah, I was like, Ganondorf's not working.
It would have been Captain Falcon, right?
What about Pac-Man? Because Pac-Man is the exact opposite. In every single way. I don't know how to kill with Pac-Man. I'm going to sudden deaths. It's not that good. I remember it being so much better in 4, but I'm literally like, I've got people at like 150%, and I'm like, hit him with the key, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty good. Hit him with another 2, and I'm like, I can't hit him with 2.
Yeah.
I'm like, here's the fire hydrant. They're at 170%, and then they don't die, and I'm like, what do you mean they don't die?
I think Pac-Man needs a buff then.
Yeah.
If the fire hydrant doesn't kill in the mid 100s.
I'm like, back throw. They're 150%. That doesn't work. Forward throw. Shut up. That's obviously not going to work. And I'm like, get him with the key. You have to hit them, not the fire hydrant down. You have to hit them with the fire hydrant bouncing. And that's it. That's the kill move.
Yeah, it is. Robin, it's very... Robin has a fun kit, but it's constantly like... they are constantly juggling between underpowered and very well powered. I'm not going to say overpowered.
My best kind of character is one that is well powered.
No, I'll say so. Thoron, Arcfire, Nosferatu sucks.
Yeah,
and I mean, yeah, Nosferatu is a lot to put to stake a move on.
if you can do it.
And the Levin Sword is good, but you know,
Is Nosferatu a command grab?
it is a command grab. Yeah.
So it works through shields.
It works through shields, yeah. But I'm probably just going to try to kill them instead.
Yeah, it's probably correct.
He has better combos from throw to aerial.
Yeah.
Because his
Forward air.
His Levin aerials are very good. His Bronze Sword aerials are fine. But yeah, Robin is constantly like in between, and you don't feel it as bad unless you're like really trying to spam them.
Yeah. As long as you're mixing it up.
Yeah, which I try to do. The one thing that hurts the most is that you can't properly combo Arcfire into Thoron.
Yeah,
because they just a little bit above. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
I think one of the problems I always get to with Robin is that whenever I'm off stage, I'm always going to try and go for a Thoron.
And you die.
Yeah, and I die every time.
I've learned to stop doing that. I always go Arcfire.
The one thing... So, as perfect as I think Smash is as a game, the balance really confuses me sometimes.
Yeah.
Just because it's like, alright, so let's look at our recovery options across characters. So, you get a character like K-Rool, whose recovery can go from anywhere. He can't be killed.
It hurts them if they try to attack you.
Yeah, it's got some damage frames on the top, and you can use it to cheese people out and kill them up top. And then you get a character like Pac-Man, who enemies can use, and it can recover you from off-screen if you are like just at the bottom and you do the recovery. But if you miss the third one, you can miss and then die.
Yeah,
and then enemies can do it, and you're so easy to get punished while you're doing it. Which is just like, alright, so I'm going to use my other one where I catch the power pellet. And then they can hit the power pellet and you're like, why?
And they can eat it and gain health.
Would it be too good if it was just like a get back on the stage?
Yeah.
I have used it to stage spike some people.
That's good.
Which is great.
I remember I just fought a Young Link as Robin and Rubble was getting in my way, so I died early.
Yeah.
Like I was just off stage. And I'm like, fuck, how am I going to get through this? And I won.
It's so great.
It's so good to bring that back around.
I was playing with some friends online the other day, and like the other night, it was real late, and then I was playing as Jigglypuff, and my style is not suited to Jigglypuff, but then I ground comboed the shit out of him. I just didn't jump at all. I was just like pound to forward smash to pound to down, and it was just like, and then I killed myself accidentally with her B, because I'm not very good with it.
Yeah.
And then I still won the game, which is as good as it gets.
Yeah, really.
An accidental death to still winning.
Yeah.
And when it happens to you, it sucks.
Oh, absolutely.
And you just feel like a dummy.
When I'm also going Dark Samus.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun.
Why not regular Samus?
I don't know. I like Dark Samus's gold outfit.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why I'm doing Dark Samus instead of normal Samus. More blue.
Double.
Double's
Get down from there.
She looks like a raccoon.
Double. Get down.
Double.
You can't have any treats. Get down from there. You can't get the treats.
Double, no.
Double.
Double.
I have my camera on selfie mode, I think. I do.
Awful.
Double.
You're looking at yourself.
Double.
Double.
It's a great picture. Alright. Now we've done that for too long.
Yeah.
We talked about Smash too much. What else is video games?
Oh,
anything else happen in video games?
Video games.
Video games?
We beat Lilith's
Oh yeah, we did do that. That's true.
Yeah.
So Double.
Double.
What did you think of Commander Lilith in the Viper Sanctuary?
It was shorter than I thought it'd be, and didn't answer the question I thought it'd answer.
What? How they get to space, or
how Lilith stopped being
a siren? Is she not a siren anymore? Is that confirmed?
The beginning of the trailer was.
Oh, I used to be one of them.
I used to be one of them.
Yeah.
And her tattoos are gone.
Yeah.
I was like, Lilith is really pushing her siren ability. She's probably gonna like phase back and then not have her tattoos anymore.
Yeah, so she's not a siren.
So she's not a siren anymore. Nope.
No.
She's still a siren at the end of the thing.
However, that works.
So what I can only expect is it's gonna be like Lilith finds the Vault Key and it does something to her.
Yeah.
And she stops being a siren.
She's in the bathroom again.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's so. All things considered, it seemed more just like a extra thing. It was just like another DLC as opposed to the precursor to.
Yeah.
I mean, Sanctuary's not there anymore, so that's a fun one.
True. But
it's not like I'm ready to go into Borderlands 3. Like I feel like I'm prepped.
Yeah, all they did was talk about some characters. They didn't do anything with the Vault Hunters.
Yeah, they did nothing. Like, we saw Vaughn and Cassius from Tales of Borderlands.
Yeah.
Spoilers, Cassius dies.
Yeah.
That was, I think, I like that. I think that was a good thing to happen.
I think so too.
It was... I don't know, it was really just more Borderlands 2. As opposed to the road to Borderlands 3.
Yeah, it's... People are kind of complaining, like, that there aren't going to be as many Vault Hunters in Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
Like the older ones. But I'm like, there's Zero, there's Maya, there's Aurelia. I think a lot of people forget that Aurelia was a Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
Athena's probably going to be in it, right?
Gotta be.
Because of fucking the end.
She was the most important part of pre-sequel.
Wait a minute.
What?
Why didn't the ending of pre-sequel have anything to do with the fight for Sanctuary?
That's a good question. Where was that alien?
What happened to the alien? What happened to Athena?
Yeah. Now that you mention it.
That's a big thing.
Yeah.
That's a big thing that happened in between Tales and...
She was literally... The alien was like, you're going to need as many Vault Hunters as you can get for this.
Yeah.
And that was... It went Borderlands 2, Tales, and then the final scene of the pre-sequel.
Yeah. No.
Because Mordecai and Brick capture Athena there.
Episode 4 of Tales. At the end of that, Athena gets captured.
Yes.
Then, time skip.
Oh yeah, there's a decent time skip.
Episode 5, Tales starts pretty, like a couple months after.
And then, Vaughn goes from that into Fight for Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Alright. It's still, you're right, it's really weird that Athena wasn't there.
Well, we don't know what they did with Athena afterwards.
Oh, they killed her.
Oh,
the alien was like, no. And then they'll let the shot right again.
Come on, dude.
The alien's like, fuck. Whatever, Claptrap could be a Vault Hunter.
They don't respect Claptrap enough for that.
Absolutely not.
I hate it. I heard about a story. I watched a clip from the fucking Giant Bomb podcast of them describing Claptrap's quest.
Yeah.
In Fight for Sanctuary, and it really sounds like it's against the old voice actor for Claptrap, because it's like Claptrap tries to do something super illegal to get money, and then has to crawl back and beg for his job back to his former boss, and it's like, the people in the podcast, like it's a video podcast.
Yeah.
They were like, "Wow, that sounds really bad when you take into consideration
the new voice actor
with Randy Pitchford and the old voice actor Claptrap." I mean, I don't. Yeah, yeah.
What does Randy Pitchford get to do? Is he even involved in the game, or is he just
the creator?
What?
He's like the head.
I know he's the leader. I thought he was the owner of Gearbox.
He has a lot of sway, enough to make it seem
he could put that quest in.
Enough to make that quest seem kind of suspicious.
Yeah.
But it seems like a thing that Claptrap would do.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's Borderlands-y enough.
Yeah.
To be like, alright, that's kind of fun. And then, like, it's only a dig if you really think about it.
Yeah.
He's the chief executive officer of Gearbox Software.
Yeah, he's the CEO of Gearbox.
Yes.
So,
new court filing shows Randy Pitchford diverted funds meant for Gearbox.
that was just Borderlands 1.
Thanks, Randy.
Oh, wait. It was the opposite.
No, yeah, the opposite.
Oh, God.
How do you do that?
I really hope we just get... fuck. We're going to get Borderlands 3 and then no support because it's going to go...
Oh, God, I hope not. I want just as much DLC as 2 got.
So much.
3 full DLC packs, Headhunter packs.
It was like 4.
Pirates.
Pirate. Torg.
Badass, Torg, Dragons, yep, 4.
Yeah.
I'll take all 4 of those, please.
I played through Hammerlocks again.
Yeah?
It's fucking... It's bleak.
It's so bleak.
It's so darkly toned.
Yeah.
And it's so weird to think of the Headhunter... Fight for Sanctuary. Because it's like... Cassie's like, there needs to be plant growth on Pandora. Like, it's like... not doing it. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
There's a continent of plant growth, and there's plants.
Yeah.
Other than grass. I mean, it's really more than... It's not more than grass, but still.
But I mean, it is a kind of thing that does make sense. I had never really thought about it, and then it's like, there's no plant growth on Pandora. And then I, like, thought about all of Borderlands, and I was like, oh shit. There's no plants here.
Yeah.
There's, like, shot cactuses and stuff.
Right, things that'll attack you.
Yeah. So let's make another thing. We'll do that. But yeah, no, I'm just as excited for 3 as I was before.
Yeah.
Because it didn't really get me any more excited for 3. That's the weird thing about the DLC is that it's got an ending.
I'm not hyped for 3 more because of the ending.
Yeah. Also, one of the things... I took off my rare loot thing because I wanted to do good in the game.
Uh-huh.
And we just fucking... All the effervescent stuff sucks. It's fine. It's like new rarity. Holy shit.
I got really lucky in I'm playing through as Zero again on Borderlands 2. And I'm at Ultimate Vault Hunter.
Yeah.
I went to Tundra Express, the first place Mordecai's in.
Yeah.
I got really lucky. Like, I got, 3 legendary drops.
Holy shit.
They are not good. So, there's, this legendary shield called the Cradle. It has, a low capacity, but it, has a pretty good recharge rate and shield delay. And when it goes down to 0, it spawns an extra version of itself and hurls itself right in front of you.
Oh, like a shield booster, sorts.
It attacks.
Oh.
It blows up. But here's the thing. It can hurt you.
Oh.
So, I'm surrounded by Varkids, right? And my shield goes down. And then I see an extra version of the Cradle bounce forward. And I, hits a Varkid right in front of me, and I get blown up.
Nice.
It's kind of the same way. I got a legendary doll shield, which does drop shield boosters. It hurls one out, but that throw out 3 volleys of electric mini boosters.
Huh?
That explode into electricity. So I'll be there, and I'll see a shield booster. I'm like, I need that.
Yeah.
And I'll walk over to it, thinking that it had already finished its lob. And then there's 2 of them sitting down and It kills me.
Jesus Christ.
And I'm like, come on, dude. This is the best shield I got. I also got a TDR shotgun that homes in when you throw it. And it fires.
While it's going?
Homes in. And I'm like, this is fucking good. And I grabbed it, and it's like so much worse than my Jacobs shotgun. Because of course.
Yeah. But as always, I just love TDR weapons so much.
TDR weapons are fun. I also got a TDR launcher. It's the bunny. You probably.
The grenade that just bounces.
It comes around a lot.
Oh no, the rocket launcher. Yeah, the one that literally bounces.
I've gotten it twice in the zero run through. I'm like, stop it.
Yeah, I had it when I started playing.
If that one seeked, that'd be great, but it doesn't.
No, it just bounces.
It bounces randomly.
Yeah, there's no way to aim it.
It bounces randomly forward, but it bounces. You don't know how far.
Yeah. Not like a normal TDR that you throw and it explodes, so you get to aim it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start, and not like that legendary TDR that homes in and shoots. I wish it would shoot more, because then I would probably
deal as much damage as
a Jacobs shotgun.
But now that we're done with that, we get to try out the raid boss with our random level 30 characters who are not perfected at all.
I realized I spec'd into the wrong tree for Salvador, because apparently his best shot is money shot. His best skill is money shot, where it's like if you have the last bullet in a magazine deals extra damage.
Oh yeah.
And it's a bigger boost if the magazine is bigger.
Oh yeah.
So double assault rifling Salvador, dealing a lot of damage while gun circling. Doesn't have that. I don't have that. I went into the wrong tree.
I can't remember what trees I went into in Salvador. There's so much to remember.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm converting all the skill trees into an adventures format, and I am not looking forward to Salvador's.
Yeah, that's it's a lot of nonsense. What time are we? 27 minutes. What else? Is there anything else? Video games. Any more video games?
Have you heard any of the Cyberpunk 2077 debacle or whatever?
With the one transphobic PR guy?
What is it?
There was a PR guy who posted like a bunch of weird, I believe it was transphobic stuff in like the campaign, like on there, just like Twitter and stuff. And people were like, "What the fuck?" And he was like, "Oh, I didn't know." Like the links, I think he linked to Pizzagate maybe.
What?
It's a whole fucking ordeal.
What is that?
It's a whole. I do not have time to explain Pizzagate to you.
Thank you for not explaining it to me.
But yeah, no. So that was their PR guy, and it was like, "Hey, can you guys not fucking do this?" And they had to fire him, and he was like, "I just thought it was jokes," and it's like, "Fuck you! You didn't think it was jokes. You knew what it was, yeah. PR guy." That's one of the things that happens a lot on the internet is people are like, "Oh, I just didn't know," and it's like, yeah. And instead of like clicking through and like learning in on this, you're just like, "Yeah, sounds right."
Right. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that does happen a lot on the internet.
Too much.
But on like people's personal accounts and stuff, never for CD Projekt Red.
Right.
You don't need to do that.
Wait, did they also make Witcher?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I should play Witcher 3 more.
You know what we could talk about? How do you feel about Keanu Reeves?
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
I'm glad he exists.
But that being said, I don't think he's like the best actor. People love this dude for some reason.
He's just like no one talks about his acting career. He's just a nice dude.
Yeah, and people like he's the most likable dude.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because Marvel's like, we got to get him into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And it's like, why though?
Pay him all the more money so he can be better.
Yeah, I mean, it's like he's a good actor to give money to. But that's a weird one, you know?
Yeah.
It's such a weird positive thing in like Hollywood, and it's like, hey, we got fucking Keanu Reeves for Cyberpunk 2077, and it's like,
a really sad thing that people are celebrating him but not emulating him.
Yeah. Fallout 76. What? Speaking of numbers. Did you hear all the stuff that's happening in Fallout 76?
What is that? This stuff, I've heard that stuff is happening for it. What's going on?
Number 1, they added a battle royale.
Yeah.
Number 2, I think they're adding NPCs. They're just like...
They're making a single player.
They're like overhauling the game.
Fucking...
They're adding a bunch of stuff.
Thank God.
That people wanted into it. And it's got like a free-to-play weekend and everything.
Yeah, that's going right now, I think.
I don't give a shit about the battle royale mode.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be... I'm not gonna say I'm not going to.
Yeah.
But I'm definitely skeptical about picking it back up to play like see NPCs and stuff and re-explore the world.
I just want to feel more of the world being open.
Yeah.
Being populated.
And because it was one of those games that because one of the dumbest things about that game is the fact that the nuclear codes you get reset.
Yeah.
Every time. Like if you give them enough time, they just don't work, which is so dumb.
Right.
Because it's like, I don't want to play this all in one go. I want to find it and be like, fuck yeah, 2 more, and I beat the game. And it's like, nope, gotta find them all in one go. And it's like...
You don't get to beat the game. That's not how you beat the game, right?
You do the nuke and summon the...
It's just a raid area.
The beast.
You do the normal story.
Oh, the normal...
It's not the quest line.
At the end of the...
I think you fight at the end of the quest line.
Huh.
Yeah.
I thought you had to do the nukes. I thought that was
you just launch a... No, you launch a nuke to make a high loot area.
Huh, that's weird.
Yeah. It'd be real... Hey, Ben. It'd be awful if the end of the... It's ended a lot with explosions. That Fallout, like, feels the need to end its story with an explosion.
Whoa, cool nukes.
Whoa, cool nukes. And then the thing going over is nuclear war is terrifying.
Yeah. Speaking of, do you mind if I spoil Godzilla a little bit?
I'm not going to watch it.
It's funny to me that Godzilla, and I thought this was true, maybe it's not true. The Godzilla started with like a lizard getting radiated and becoming a giant monster and blowing the shit up.
Yeah.
It has changed. In that Godzilla is just a monster that we woke up with radiation testing. And so they were always monsters, and they are just naturally radiated. So we shifted, and now since Godzilla is a good guy, it was a good thing that we did a bunch of nuclear testing, and did that.
Wait.
In the movie Godzilla King of Monsters,
yeah,
Godzilla is attacked with an oxygen bomb. Godzilla's fighting Ghidorah, and the government's like, fuck it, you had your chance, we're blowing them both up. And they shoot an oxygen bomb at it, and it blows up. And Ghidorah flies away. Because Ghidorah is an alien. Not mid-oxygen. No oxygen in there. And then Godzilla dies. Is very, very wounded.
They die?
So Godzilla goes back to Atlantis to rest.
Atlantis? Wait, Atlantis is real?
They go to an underwater city.
Atlantis is real. Atlantis is real.
And they just like, they're like, whoa. And it's like a temple to Godzilla. And then they're
hey guys, welcome to my crib. I'm Godzilla, and this is not Atlantis.
He went down there to heal. And they're like, all right, we just let him heal.
Superman?
He comes up and he fights Ghidorah. And they're like, we don't have time.
Oxygen bomb.
That radiation that he's healing himself with, he's not going to heal fast enough. We got to use a warhead to explode and give him enough radiation to wake up. And it's like, all right. And then a guy has to walk up the warhead and dies because the submarine breaks. So this is a sad moment, but Godzilla wakes up stronger than ever.
Okay.
Godzilla then gets a superpower. He gets a new attack.
He levels up.
He becomes Primal Godzilla.
Primal Godzilla? That sounds fun.
I mean, that's a joke Alan made.
Oh.
Copyright Alan.
He's asleep. He doesn't care.
I can steal as much as I want. So Godzilla can like put off an explosive radiation wave around him. That I don't know.
Putting way too much radiation out into the world, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, apparently it's good radiation.
No.
Because, quote, in the movie, all the places that Godzilla attacks and destroys, the radiation makes the plant life grow 100% better.
No.
It brings nature back to those areas.
No.
That's what it does. And then Godzilla goes thermonuclear.
That's not good, right?
End of the movie.
Does he die?
No, he's fine. He's the king of the monsters. But he does nuke the shit out of Ghidorah, and Ghidorah dies. Because Ghidorah can regenerate himself.
Right.
So he has to explode in like nuclear.
I mean, if you use radiation, it's hard to. Yeah, that's just classic.
And then because the Titans exist, nature is better. It's the fish come back. A bunch of species come off the endangered species list. Like the coral reef is refounded and stuff, and like Titan waste is a good energy source and all that stuff. The story sort of blanks over the fact that these Titans got to eat.
Yeah.
And they got to eat like a lot.
Yeah.
They're not like herbivores or anything, so they would have to eat.
Even if they were herbivores, they would be a titanic amount of.
There's a rainforest in the Sahara, and it's like great. We're gonna need that to feed.
That's awful, right?
Yeah, it's like
that's terrible for the desert.
You can't just do that to a desert. You can't just say, "Hey, it's a rainforest now."
Boom! All those desert creatures are gonna. They aren't going to adapt well.
Yeah, and it's just like, all right, well, that's fine. That's a fun thing to the movie.
Happy little ending.
Yeah, Kong is gonna fight Godzilla in the next movie.
Why?
What? Because it's a fun movie. Makes for a fun movie.
Did we already do that?
Yeah, but like we're doing it again now. We've done every Godzilla story we could possibly do, except Godzilla fights global warming.
Then we just did it.
We just did it. That's what we did now.
I love that he had to go thermonuclear to fix the planet.
So speaking of Fallout, that's the weird thing that we've looped back around on. And thank goodness for the nukes. Otherwise, Godzilla would be dead. And it's like, that cannot be the message.
Thank goodness for the nukes, or else Japan would have had a terrible radiation problem, and they still do.
Yeah, I guess radiation disasters are good. We did it! Godzilla solved the world.
Keep funding those old radiation power plants.
Nuke the environment. Just destroy it.
God, awful. Just terrible.
Yeah, it's a weird one. It's definitely a weird message for that movie to give off. They don't say it, but like the fact that they keep falling back to like, we gotta nuke him. We gotta nuke Godzilla. His radiation's the best.
Nuke me, guys, nuke me. I'm here at Atlantis. You gotta nuke me.
Yeah, the movie glosses over a couple weird things, like the Earth is hollow.
Stop.
They
what?
do because it's like so Godzilla disappears and then reappears like on the other side of the world. And one of the scientists
because it's hollow.
And one of the scientists goes, "I'm telling you, it's this hollow Earth. That's why he's moving around so fast." And then they get in the submarine and they go to try and find Godzilla because Mothra wants to show them where Godzilla is. And then they fall. They're like, we're in like some kind of vacuum, and like a turbulent. They crash, and it's like, I don't know where we are. It says we're on the other side of the world, and it's like the guy was like, I told you, hollow Earth.
Awful.
And then they find Atlantis.
How? No. Absolutely not. You can't be like, oh, global warming is bad, and then in the same stroke be like, hollow Earth.
It's hollow Earth for the Titans. That's where they live.
No.
It's a movie that exists.
I hate it.
It's got fun monster fights.
That's all it needs.
And I mean, honestly, the monster fights weren't that good.
What?
Like, it was fun.
At least give me this. Ghidorah versus Godzilla was probably good, right?
The first fights, once Godzilla got like the power-ups.
Once Godzilla lost.
Like, so, the first fight with both of them is pretty great. It's like Godzilla's like, fuck, I don't know what to do here. And then Godzilla like rips off one of Ghidorah's heads at some point, and Ghidorah just grows it back, and it's like, whoa. But then like,
how do you know what Godzilla is thinking?
He's like, whoa. His thought bubble shows up on the screen.
Oh no, I don't know what to do.
I gotta get back to Atlantis. And then, but I don't know how these fights normally are. I've never seen a Godzilla movie before.
Just think Power Rangers.
But then the final Godzilla fight is just like, so they're fighting and then he gets the shit kicked out of him.
Of course.
And then Mothra dies protecting Godzilla.
What?
Yeah. And then Godzilla gets up and he's red now. He's primal Godzilla. And he just like fucking kicks the shit out of him. Ghidorah can't do anything. He just nukes the shit out of him. He's just like, alright, he puts out these nuke waves and just lightning breaths him, or not lightning breaths, but fucking
laser
breaths him, and it's just not a fight anymore.
Of course.
And it's just like, all right.
That's what you needed, right?
I guess.
But it would only be good. It wasn't this, was it? It wasn't. It immediately happens.
What the?
It's not Godzilla loses and then immediately gets back up, right? It's the he loses, that goes to Atlantis and then does it.
Oh, so they fight like 3 times in the movie.
Oh.
They fight in the Arctic.
Okay.
They fight on Isle de la Mara, I think.
Okay.
And then they fight in Boston.
Just Boston?
Just Boston.
Wow. What a bad day for Boston. That was their final fight?
Their final fight was in Boston.
And you went thermonuclear in Boston?
Yeah.
I'd love to go thermonuclear in Boston.
So, I go thermonuclear every time I go to Boston.
Fallout 4. That's Fallout 4.
Yeah, and then Fallout 4 happens. But yeah, he fights, and then he fights and gets bombed and goes to Atlantis, comes back, fights, loses.
He loses
gets back
after
up.
coming back from Atlantis?
Yeah, he doesn't do great. Because Ghidorah just beats the shit out of him. Ghidorah's so strong. He comes
back with a beer gut.
Yeah, he's Thor from Endgame.
Oh, man.
And then...
We talked about how that was bad, right? How they handled Thor badly.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great, and he didn't have a redemption scene either.
Yeah, he just cries in front of his mom, and his mom is like, "You're good.
Yeah.
Get back out there."
He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do anything.
Captain America has to use his hammer for him.
Yeah. I mean, he shows up with his axe and his hammer. It's like, it's kind of neat.
If he does anything with it.
If he does anything. But like the fact that at the end of Endgame, him, Captain America, and Iron Man are all fighting on equal playing field with Thanos. It's just like, are you serious, dude? You were the strongest guy at the end of Infinity War.
Yeah. Also, definitely not equal footing. So many times Thor would, like, not get the upper hand in the fight when he was, like, alone with Thanos. It was only, like, Iron Man or Captain America getting the upper hand.
Yeah. Thor got the weirdest ending because it was Iron Man, spoilers, dies.
Yeah.
Captain America, spoilers, dies.
Yeah.
And then Thor is just...
Captain America gets the happy ending.
Captain America gets a happy ending, Iron Man gets a sad ending, and Thor is a Guardian of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
And it sucks. It's whatever. It's like, Thor has always been the weirdest member of the Avengers because he's just like on again, off again.
Yeah.
He shows up in the Avengers movies and then backs out for everything else.
It's so strange.
Like, once he's not dating the one girl anymore, he's just like not a part of anything on Earth.
Fair.
Which is weird, but correct. All things considered, I wouldn't expect him to be part of the Sokovia Accords.
That's not his job.
Yeah.
You know where Thor and Banner are right now? Well, Thor's back home.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't live on Earth.
He doesn't live on Earth.
Although he's coming back to live on Earth.
Yeah. How were there Asgardians still? Where did they come from?
Oh, they, like, escaped.
How?
They left.
Left what?
They ran.
Ran from where?
I saw an Audi commercial. It had Spider-Man in it. Like, they had Spider-Man and his friend. What's his name? Ned?
Yeah, sounds right.
I haven't watched the movie.
Neither have I.
That's so strange. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse, baby.
It's so good.
It's just Spider-Man, Peter, and Ned. Spider-Man and Ned.
Spider-Man and Peter and Ned.
How would we be the same person if Spider-Man's right here?
He's right here.
That's right.
It's his empty suit. Ned knows his secret identity also.
He's doing this with Ned. But so, it's like, they show up, Peter Parker and Ned, both very smart. I don't know how smart Ned is. But they both show up to a science fair, and they had like they made a portable battery, right? Or
yeah.
A portable like electric engine. Portable. Hey, you messed up earlier in the episode, and I didn't call you out on it. All right? You piece of shit.
It wasn't pertinent.
And it's like a portable electricity engine, whatever. And they're like
most engines.
Like it's like a good piece of
sure.
No, not all engines are electricity. What are you talking about?
They're portable though.
Technically, yes.
You can move anything.
You can. Yes, you can technically move anything.
What happens in the Audi commercial?
You interrupted me.
Finish the story.
They show up and they see a bunch of guys like with a lot of like fanfare, and like, but it's not. It doesn't matter to like what they're like actually like science stuff. But Ned and Peter don't have any fanfare around their thing. They showed up with like backpacks over their shoulders and they're just holding it.
Okay.
Like a loose engine. And they're like, oh. Peter's like, I gotta figure something out. And he decides to take a call. He calls S.H.I.E.L.D. and it's like, I need that. I need this amazing thing. And I'm like, what's going on? And like, are you gonna lie?
It's a long Audi commercial.
It's a long Audi commercial. They got fucking Tom Holland. Of course they're gonna stretch it.
Yeah.
And whoever played Ned. Of course they're gonna stretch it out.
Oh, he's a hot commodity right now.
Ned?
Yeah.
So he's like, Ned, just keep him occupied for like as long as I can. I'll swing over and grab this special thing.
Oh.
And Ned's like, I only got 3 minutes of
Screen time.
small talk. And Spider-Man swings over to a garage somewhere. I don't know where. Puts in the button, and then the garage opens, and it's an Audi, and I click off the ad. Because I did not care.
God damn it! What about the conclusion? You got to the climax, you didn't see the conclusion.
Why would I watch a commercial?
Why would you bring it up if you didn't finish the commercial?
Where Spider-Man drives in a fucking science fair with an Audi.
He can't drive. He's not 16.
He absolutely is.
He's 14.
If he can fight Thanos, he can drive an Audi.
Vision fought Thanos. Vision's only like 7.
Doesn't matter what
Vision is dead.
Vision did not fight Thanos.
Notably, he did not.
He did not.
He died, and then
he was like, "I'm going to kill myself instead of fight Thanos," and it didn't even work.
No, it did not work. I think that's a good place to end the episode. Vision was useless.
What's the title?
Spider-Man and an Audi.
Spider-Man going thermonuclear in an Audi.
Thermonuclear in Boston is probably a good.
It's pretty good. To clarify, I don't want to nuke Boston. That's not what I want to do.
I'll put that in the description.
William does not want to nuke Boston.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit the episode so say I want to go thermonuclear. I want to nuke Boston.
All right, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah, that's been Cookies and Milk, episode 143.
Yeah, 143.
Getting up to that big 150.
Yeah, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos, more podcasts. Sorry. Bye, guys.